Hello, hello, and welcome back. We are starting where we left off in the last episode. I've been thinking a lot about what to do next. We're still in August, and if you recall from last episode, here in Agrotugal, this project on the Azores map, where we left off yesterday, our field needs lime and also it needs fertilizer. So I was thinking about this, and yeah, I better do it. I better get some lime. It's 5 p.m. here in August, and we just have little time to do it, so we might work a bit through the night in order to get everything done. But I figured that yeah, we better get some lime, and for that we're going to drive to the store and rent ourselves fertilizer spreader that can do also lime. They're quite expensive as you see, so that's why we're going to rent instead of buying. But we need still to buy our lime to spread and buy our fertilizer. So let's speed this up and I'll see you guys down at the store. Okay, we are here at the store and we're going to rent our equipment. So let's go there and do it. So here we go, fertilizer spreaders. As you can see, there is one here, the first one. It's cost 25,000 euros, but it only spreads fertilizer. The second one, 45,000 euros. Wow, that's expensive. And can do both lime and fertilizer, solid fertilizer. So that's the one we go for it. But to lease, we don't need any extensions. We could make it bigger if we were buying it, but yeah, leasing like that, it would be fine. It will cost us 2,295 euros. Yes, we want. Now we need to get some lime. Well, lime. We have big bags and lime here per cost 350 for 2,000 liters. I figured that we're going to need about 6,000 liters. I don't know. I've heard we're gonna try something. I heard that if we buy our lime in the lime station there at the stores, lime would be cheaper. We'll try that and compare the prices since we are here. Okay, we grabbed our spreader and let's go down there to the store, to the lime station, because I've heard it's cheaper over there than in the store than buying these bags. I don't know. 350 it costs us for 2,000. So we need 6,000. It would be 1,050. But let's see how much it will cost here. And if we're wrong, we'll learn. The only problem here, it is going to be really difficult to set the exact amount. Okay, 6,100. It costs us, well, a little bit more, so I think the price, well, if I'm not wrong, the price should be about the same. Maybe very, very small difference. Oh, I always forget. Let's turn our lights. We'll make the calculations offline and check. Uh, yeah. So let's take these to the farm and start spreading as soon as we reach there. Okay, let's speed it up and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, we are arriving. Let's change these to third-person view in order for us to be able to properly align, which is always difficult, to align our spreader and start spreading this field. As you can see, I'm quite a mediocre driver. Okay, we should be lined up. Gonna make it wider so we can see exactly where we're liming, and let's go. Okay, so our research actually paid off, and $6,000 of lime was enough for this field. We just missed some tiny little bits that we want to cover. And yeah, 6,000 liters worth. So that's why doing a bit of research can be really good. And I guess it paid off. You can just go ahead and try to apply it a little bit here more on the edges. Yeah, I guess this will do it. Yeah, this will do it, and we used all the lime. Uh, yeah, we missed a little spot here, which is fine. But yeah, it did it. Even though we did not do a perfect job, far from it, in terms of liming the field properly. So now we're gonna get back to the store once again, and we're going to get some fertilizer to spread over it. And oh my god, the Azores weather. Start raining. Aha, this ain't good. Start raining. This is far from perfect, but well, it is what it is. And we're gonna go back to the store. We accelerate this a little bit, and I'll see you guys back in the store. All right, we're back here at the store to get our hands on some fertilizer. Oop, oop, oop. Raining, raining. Okay, fertilizer, we can only buy it here. So, what we want to do? I think 1000 should be. This is liquids, 1400 for 750 liters. We need solid fertilizer, solid fertilizer. Let's see what they have in big bags. 1800 for 1000 liters. So actually I'm not quite sure. Yeah, we're getting 1000 solid fertilizer. This one because we're going to need fertilizer further on, so we can always keep it in our store, in our land afterwards. Well, let's fill this up. This should be way more than enough to fertilize our field. Oh, this horrible weather in the Azores. Yeah, the Azores is famous to have these kind of weather shifts, and even though we're in August, in the Azores the 4 seasons of the year play out in one day. That's an old saying from the locals. That in the same day you get summer, you get fall, you get winter, and you get spring, all in one day. All right, so we're gonna drive back to our field. Oh, this turn was crazy, and it's almost 6 p.m., so night should be coming. And let's speed this up, and I'll see you guys at the field. All right, and we're here at the field again. I'm gonna line this up so we can fertilize. Actually, it's not ideal to be working in the fields with this kind of weather. Hey, but that's what we got. Mother Nature is like this, and we can't do much about it. Again, I'm not pretty sure of the range of this fertilizer spreader, so yeah, we're gonna start it from here. Oh, it's got quite a big range. Quite a big range. Okay. Oh, that's quite big. It's quite wide. And we still have a little bit there to take care of. Let's see if one pass is enough. Oh, one pass should be enough to take care of this. That's good. So in my research, I was thinking that for this kind of size of field, the amount of fertilizer needed would be around 450 liters. That's per hectare. That's what I search. And actually, we're not much far away from that. We just need this little tiny bit here. Let's do it. And a little tiny bit here. Let's do it. All right. And we got our field fertilized. And we still have 615 liters. So let's drop the remainder. Let's drop the remainder of the fertilizer here in our farm because we sure gonna need it for later on. And we see what we're going to do next. Okay, I think here under the tree would be, there you go, a good spot to drop it. And we need to return this. And after that, let's first of all, lights are coming on. Yeah, nighttime. Okay, let's get out here and check our field. Yeah, and look, yield bonus 98%, so something is missing there. I'll figure it to get 100%. And fertilized 100%. So our field should be fine. Okay. Let's return this. We can return it from here. Actually, we are not going to drive down to the shop. Usually, I would do that. just drive there to the shop and return the spreader that we rented. But I'm going to have them picking it up. Well, they don't deliver every time we rent, but they will pick it up. And we don't want to spend too much money on the lease itself. So let's drop it here. Let's park our tractor. And we haven't used yet our other tractor, but we will in the future. Okay, so let me turn off the lights, turn off the engine, and let's go. Let's get out of the rain first of all, and let's have them just pick up the, where is it? Well, not here. Let's return this, select it, and we return it. Okay, they came and pick it up, and you know what? It's already almost 7 p.m. on August, and it's time for us to sleep and be back, what, 7 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, should be good. Okay, let's take a nap. Okay, we are on September 1st. 7 o'clock in the morning. September 1st, we are playing on a 3-day. On a 3-day basis. But since that was August was our starting date, when we slept, we woke up already on the following month. Let's run here in our field and see how our grass is doing. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. I'm just curious to see what will be the yield this time. Next time we mow it and collect it. So, what do we have to do today? Let's jump in our class area and let's start the day by going in the shop and get ourselves a water tank. Yeah, we're going to need a water tank in order to fill our cow barn with water. They need water. And after we do that, we can indeed buy our first batch of cows, and that's what we have in store for today. It's 7 o'clock here in the Azores. And do you guys prefer me? Oh, let's turn our flashlights on. You guys prefer me to drive in third person view like this or first person view like this? You just let me know in the comments what you'd rather see, or if you want kind of a mix. Alright, so I'm going to speed up the video now because you guys know the way there. And I'll see you guys when we're at the store. See you soon. Alrighty, we're here at the store for buying some more equipment. Let's turn off our tractor, get out, and okay, what we need next? What we need is a water tank. I think it's under animals. Yeah, there it is. So, water tanks. We have a couple of options. We have this one that costs 3,000 euros, takes 2,082 liters of water. This one takes 6,055 liters and costs 8,000. This one takes 73,000 liters of water and costs 9,500. And this one takes 8,000 liters, so a little bit more than that. But I'm trying to look at some stuff here. Okay. This one costs 25,000 euros, takes 8,000 liters. This is just a little bit more than that one. That costs 9,500 euros. But the problem is that this one also takes milk, which is kind of weird. All right, this one transports milk, transports water, liquid fertilizer, and herbicide. Dang, transports a bunch of stuff. I don't know what to do. Well, it's an investment, right? We still have 123,296 euros. Yeah, we can afford it. We go with this one. This one, it takes 32,000 liters of, but costs 68,000, and it's got, yeah, it's a different thing. We need to buy any more, some more adapters, and 68,000 is way too expensive. So I think that, yeah, whatever. Let's get this one. 25,000? Yeah, okay, we bought it. We don't think any more about it. That's it! Here it is! Whoa, they have a bunch of them here. They have a bunch of them there. It would be nice if we could, like, tow it, right? These ones. But, nope. This is only for decoration. Alright, we have our water and milk tank. Now, we need to get some water and take it to our cows. There is a place in this map where you can get free water. Basically a lake. Look at this, shiny. And let's see if I can find this place. I know it's somewhere here to the right hand side. I think I've seen it when I was exploring a bit of the map in order to prepare for this series. Yeah, I think we go here. Oh, yeah. Almost messed it up. I think it's down there. Just maneuver it carefully. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the right way for sure. Yay, I am. Yeah, it's right here. So here you can get your free water. I'm just going to try to turn this one around. We might have to invade a bit of that neighbor's field. Sorry, neighbor, trying not to cause any damage. Oh my goodness, this is hard. Oop, I don't want my tractor to fall in the water. Man, it it is hard to drive these attachments with this kind of dolly. No, 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 no. We ain't driving too deep in the water. Okay, then let's refill. Okay, so let's get us 8,000 liters of water here. It loads up a little bit slow. There we go. We're full. And let's drop this water in our cow barn in order for our cows to have everything they need when we buy them. Ooh, this is our tractor, even though this one is the most powerful one. It really kind of struggles with all this weight. So let's drive up to the farm again. Man, and I'm actually wondering how it will be on that big uphill. If this tractor is struggling here, well, on that big hill it will be an adventure. Maybe one thing that we might plan for next is to increase the horsepower on this tractor. Man, that red tractor of us that we have down at the farm, I think you would not be able to pull this thing. What do you guys, I don't know, what do you guys think about it? I don't think that poor little tractor would be able to haul all this weight. If this one struggles, and this one is the most powerful one. Look at this. Okay, see you guys when we reach the farm. And we're here. Ho! Did you guys notice on that uphill? This poor thing struggled. It was doing 10 kilometers per hour. Poor thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this map is like this. Okay, so let's unload this water. Okay, I'll be back as soon as I find out why this trigger is not working. Okay, the trigger is here. Oh, what a pain, man. What a pain. Okay, let's unload the water. Yeah, somehow the trigger is here. It took us quite some time to figure this out, but we got it. Now the problem is going to try to get this truck and trailer out of here. Oh man, I'm going to have a hard time with this trailer, I'm telling you. Okay, this is not the proper way to do it, but dang. Next time, I'll better back it up. Okay, that was hard work. And I bumped that one a few times and dang. Okay, so let's see. We have 7,999 liters, which means we still have 1 liter in that. Nope. So if I transport, well, yeah, 1 liter was kind of what it was wasted when dropping it. And how much will this barn take? I don't know, because we don't have any information on it since we have no cows. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Hey, you know what? Let's do the following. Let's get us some cows. That's what we're here for. I want to get some cows. They have this beautiful pasture. They have food already. And can I open this? Where is the trigger to open this? Maybe only from the outside? Okay, we jump it. Yeah, only from the outside. Let's try it again. Yeah, we're stupid. We're pressing the wrong button. Okay, animal dealer. Time to get our cows. Now, we have, in terms of milk cows, we have the Brown Swiss, we have the Holstein. These Angus and Limousine are beef cows. They don't produce milk. And these one are the dairy cows that produce milk. Now, I know that they are a bit expensive, 1,550, which translates into 1,650 euros per cow if you buy these 18-month-old cows. But they are already on puberty, so they're ready to start reproducing. So I think our first choice would be to get them at even though they're more expensive, but they can reproduce and we can get more cows. These ones are quite cheap, but they're newborns and we need to wait 18 months over a year for them to start reproducing and producing milk. Um, I think we would be going to start with the first batch of Holstein, or should we mix it with brown Swiss? I like the Holstein. This is the typical milk cow. So, how many should we get? Let's go up 49,500 for 30 cows. Let's get 30 cows. Let's get 30 cows. That's a big price, but that's what we're here for, and we got them. We still got 48,796 euros on the bank, and our cows are already here. Moo! Moo! You're here! Welcome! Let's close this gate, man. Let's close this gate. And let's visit our cows. Moo! Holy, holy, oops, oops, don't try to... Whoa, there they are. They look happy. 30 of them. Hello, oops. Look at them. 30 cows. Don't look at me. Moo to you too. This one's going up. Hello, hello, hello. Laying down. Come on. Oh, for you too. Hey, girls. Welcome, welcome to Agrotugal. Welcome to the Azores. Holy, holy. Ah, I'm not going to do that. All right, 30 cows. Man, now let's see if we can get the information. There we go. So we still have the productivity at zero because they just moved in. 7,999 liters of water, which we need much more water. Dang, dang, dang. The hay, hey, on the hay, we're almost full. Now that looks good. 80,856, that's what we got in hay. And it's almost full. Let's see how much they eat per month. Because, from this November, we're going to collect grass. Then December, January, and February, there will be 3 full months that we cannot get any grass. So we cannot get any hay for them. Hopefully, this food will be enough. Okay, so what we need to do next? We need to get more water. Yep, we need to do a couple of runs in water. And that's what we're gonna do now. So I'll do this not to bother you offline, off video, off camera. And we'll end this episode for today in here. We still have here this one, which is our solid fertilizer. Okay, yeah, that will be it for today in this episode. We finally got cows. Oh, this one is interested. Hello, little cow. Hello, little cow. Don't have any ideas. I don't want to be taken but by one of them. Jump up here. Another one there. They're eating. Moo! Alrighty. So that's it for today, guys. Uh, I will do a couple of water runs with the truck and fill the barn with water. I'll do it off camera. And we'll be back here on the next episode. In the meantime, I will be thinking what to do next. Maybe, since we still have 48,000 euros, maybe we can buy a new field. Maybe we can do some other stuff. We'll see. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you all next on the next episode of Agrotugal. Thank you guys. Catch you all later.